Good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, your morning weather update here. You're probably thinking, uh-oh, it's early. There's bad weather coming. No, not really. I'm just up early, so I figured I'd let you know what the weather is like going on into the weekend. We're getting into an Alberta pattern, so let's get to it here. We do have a cold front moving through today, and it'll send temperatures down. Basically, that's the thing you should know about today's weather. And so some snow showers, northern sections. Hey, good morning, Lori King. And moving toward the southeast. But that will be dwindling as we go through the day. Here's the radar forecast. And we are at 9 o'clock. Things quieting down. What I would call just spotty snow showers, very spotty to mostly dry. And then the lake effect will start in eastern UP, western part of the lower peninsula. Yeah, the worm is frozen, or going to be, I would say, Lori. And then as we go into tonight, this is 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock tonight. You can see lake effects starting to kick up. And so along the shorelines, you're probably going to have several inches of lake effect over the next couple of days. As far as snowfall totals, good morning, Margaret from Hazlitt. As far as snowfall totals today, the computer model only showing less than 2 inches along the west side, a little bit heavier, maybe 2 to 4 in the UP. Remember, this hasn't been doing real well on lake effect. I always double it, so the heavier spots in here will get some heavier lake effect snow up to 3, 4, 5 inches over the next 24 hours. And then southeast and central lower, look for little, if any, accumulation. The big deal, temperatures. Okay, we're starting off not so bad this morning. Hey, good morning, Milwaukee, beer town of Wisconsin. Oh, will the groundhog see a shadow tomorrow? Yes, we will have some sunshine, so we will see a shadow, and then supposedly, what does that say? Early spring. We'll see. I actually happen to think it will be an early spring. Okay? So here are the temperatures as we go through the late morning into early afternoon, and you can see temperatures are going down. Robert wants to know, why are we getting these Arctic temps? I wrote a post about this. A lobe of the polar vortex is actually breaking off from the North Pole and coming down into Hudson Bay, and that will keep us in a northwesterly flow. And we've had this happen several times in the last 6 months to a year. And these lobes of polar vortex that drop down usually last about 3 weeks to 6 weeks. That's why I'm saying February is probably going to be colder than normal as it all averages out. Good morning, Venus. I like that name, from Detroit. Okay, so we go through into this evening, and you can see the temperatures really plunging. We're getting to below zero up in the north, single digits to lower teens. So even though you step outside today, this morning, and it doesn't feel too bad in southern Michigan, it is going to get cold. Ted, how much snow in Lansing get Saturday through Sunday? Okay, we are going to do that right now. We're going to be in an Alberta Clipper pattern. Okay, this is Saturday morning. Light snow starting, and then this is Saturday evening, an Alberta Clipper coming through and actually kind of phasing with, yeah, please, Robert, look up that post, search something like Polar Vortex MLive Torregrossa, should come up with the latest article, all right? And then this is Sunday afternoon, so what's happening is an Alberta Clipper is merging with a storm system out of the southwest, and we'll have to keep an eye on it. It looks like the action again is going to get going just as it's off to the east, but this kind of flow, cold flow, that's a fluffy couple of inches of dry snow. So to answer someone's question, Lansing area Saturday into Sunday, I'd probably call it a 2 to 4 inch snow. And you can see that storm moving off to the east on Monday. Now watch Tuesday. Look what's coming. Another Alberta Clipper, and actually maybe modified, what we would call a Colorado low. So this one bears watching also. Right now it looks like Hey, good morning, Barbara Van Tol. Nice to see you also. Okay, so we're at Wednesday. A couple of bad frames in there, but we're at Wednesday, and this is a snowmaker. So we'll keep an eye on it. Look at the trend. Last run, this run, last run, this run. Still too far out to say where it would go. Trend has always been sucking toward the east, but you never know, so keep an eye on that. And then if we went through out into the next 8 to 10 days, you'd see another Alberta Clipper. So we are definitely in the Alberta Clipper pattern. This is snowfall forecast through Sunday night, and that's why I call it a general 2 to 4 inch snow. And I do want to warn you that if you're traveling south, you got to keep an eye on that storm system through Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. We have to keep an eye on it because, oh, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that very much. How much snow for Homer? I would say it's a 2 to 4 inch snow across all of Lower Michigan on Saturday afternoon into Sunday. So there you have it. Today, weather travel not really a problem unless you get into the deep snow belts. Falling temperatures. Take the hat and gloves with you because by this afternoon it will feel like the Arctic. When you go out for lunch, if you're working anywhere in one of the downtowns around southern Michigan, it is going to be a lot colder at lunchtime than when you leave for work. And then we'll watch for a fluffy, wind-driven type snow on Saturday into Sunday. Not what we would call super heavy in lower Michigan, but definitely something that we would keep an eye on. All right, there you go. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.